This isn't a pleasant read at all. The WEF says South Africa faces a threat of state collapse and a military coup isn't out of the question. The World Economic Forum has published its Global Risks Report for 2022, assessing the biggest threats to over 100 countries, and the forecast for South Africa is really grim. South Africa, the second America, one way or another. The number crunchers at the World Economic Forum have identified 5 major risks for each nation featured in the index. Economic, environmental, and geopolitical factors are all considered by the researchers. And in amongst the challenges facing Mzansi in the years ahead, a total state collapse has flown to the top of the list. The term, which refers to the rule of law completely failing and governments dissolving as a result of political upheaval, is one that causes great anxiety, and the WEF aren't using it lightly. In the past 6 months, South Africa has experienced deadly riots, attacks on its national key points, and of course an alleged act of arson at Parliament. State collapse, therefore, is firmly in the picture, unless South Africa pulls itself together. So what are the biggest risks facing South Africa in 2022? The same ones that we face on a longer timeline. Number 1 is prolonged economic stagnation. Mzansi could be throttled by near zero or slow global growth lasting for many years. Number 2, employment and livelihood crises. Structural deterioration of work prospects remains a huge concern. Number 3, state collapse. The threat of internal conflict, an erosion of law, and even a military coup is rife in South Africa. Number 4, failure of public infrastructure. Insufficient public infrastructure and services due to mismanagement has been flagged. Witness Bowser's D.C. and Lightfoot's Chicago and Newsom's California. Number 5, the proliferation of illicit economic activity. The impact of illicit financial flows, illegal trade, and human trafficking could be severe. State collapse, economic stagnation, and a lack of work opportunities. South Africa stands at a crossroads. South Africa also forms a clutch of countries that face social cohesion erosion in 2022. This will see levels of poverty expand, and the gap between the wealthy and the rest of us is expected to